Good evening, everybody. How are you doing today? This is Yusuf Chowdhury, once again tuning from San Antonio, Texas. Just give me a few seconds and we'll go ahead and start with the subject today. I hope Charles is here. Mentor, what's going on? Thank you for tuning in. How are you doing? All right, so it is 5:59 p.m. Central Time right here in San Antonio, Texas. So let's go and start. So the subject is got questions. Ask me anything about online marketing. Now, yesterday, Tausif and Charles, they were asking me to do a quick cover on content marketing for therapy, for the niche of therapist or therapy. Right now, I want to see if Charles is here. Okay, so let's go and just talk about the subject of content marketing, because when it comes to content marketing, yesterday I talked about how to make your content super valuable and impactful for your target audience, right? So the first thing, you have to identify who is your audience, okay? And once you identify who is your audience, then you need to focus on what type of challenges plus pain points, okay, and their needs, okay. So you have to look on these three areas. So you look at your target audience, what challenges they're going through, what type of pain points they have, or what do they exactly need, right? So that's the first thing. You have to identify your audience first before you start with the so-called content marketing. The second thing, after you know your audience, the second point is, just writing notes right here, is to do the market research. So basically, the market research is, what does your customer search for when they go to Google, or when they ask some type of questions on like Quora.com or Yahoo Answers, or if there's specific groups at the bottom and they're asking all these questions. So you have to find out exactly what are they searching for, what are they asking about. Okay, so that's going to be like your tip number two. Then number three going to be the types of platforms. Okay, the types of platforms. So you have like blogging, you have videos, you have podcast, you also have infographics. What else? PowerPoint presentation, publication. So you have different platforms when it comes to the content, right? So once you decide which type of content you're gonna go with, then make sure you have the research already set up, right? Then number four is going to be the consistency. So that means the consistency that in terms of the content that you're providing, whether it's a social media, blogging, or YouTube. Okay. So those are the 4 points. Now, if we take the example, because Charles asked me this question yesterday about how can we help people in the therapy type of business, right? So the therapist, right? So typically the therapists, they know their customers, let's say more than us. They know what their challenges that their clients go through, and how to inspire them, how to keep them focused, how to help them, right? So when it comes to writing the material for them, I mean, the first thing is, if you're a therapist, you know what's good for your customer, right? You know what's good for your client. So you can provide like frequently asked question. You can add some content that they need to know and they don't know, right? So what I recommend, when you do the research, especially when it comes to like blogging, I think the challenge is most people don't know where to go and what to look for. Okay, most people don't know where to go or what to look for. So I have a couple of tips that I can help you with. So let's say if you're a therapist, one of the most important thing, that if you're going to with the route of, let's say, search engine. If you want to write blogging materials so that Google can basically find those information, index them, and also bring the traffic or whatever your clients are looking for in terms of the information. So you have to know exactly what does your customer searching when they go to Google, right? So this is where you need to start, let's say, blogging. And when you blog content that you're addressing your customers' needs or the client's needs, it has to be super impactful. So there's a whole strategy behind how to make the content converting, or how can make the content super valuable. Okay, so a couple of tips I'm going to share with you. The first thing is what I would do if you want to do the basic research to find out what does your client look for when it comes to therapy. So let me go show you a couple of steps right here, and hopefully this can help you. Of course, it can help any niche, but the concept is the same in terms of how you can do the research. So let me go ahead and share the screen. Okay, if you can start with the basic, just the basic way, just go to Google and type, let's see, therapy. Right, once you type the word therapy, you can see therapy near me, therapy notes, therapy dog, therapy 2020, therapy animals of San Antonio, and therapy dog training, and therapy San Antonio. So if I'm a therapist and I have a clinic, then I'm going to focus on maybe therapy San Antonio, near me, okay, maybe 2020. If I don't provide for the animal, that's not relevant to me, right? So that's the first thing. Like, let's say therapy near me. Okay, that's the first search. The second thing is you can utilize, you can see exactly what's coming up, what's showing up. These are ads. Okay, so these are Google advertising right here. Okay, and these are the Google My Business pages. So that make sure that you have a Google My Business page. Then there's an article right here. I can also look at people also ask. So if I look at this question right here, how does it cost to go to a therapist? If I click on it, this goes to an article or website. So that means you can actually write a content based on this question because people also ask for this, right? So that's one way for you to come up with an interesting title, okay, for your blog post, for example. What is the difference between a therapist and a psychologist? Are there online therapists? How do I find a psychologist? Makes sense. So you're going to do the basic search, look at the auto completion, which is this one. This is called auto completion. Now I got more variation of keywords that let's say your clients are looking for. Look at the people also ask. Okay. Then you can, based on this keyword, what other contents are showing up? Are there any businesses that show up for this keyword, and so forth? When you scroll down, you will also see search related to therapy near me. So there's more titles that you can utilize it for your content marketing. Okay, so that's the basic way of doing a quick research. The other thing, right here, what it says related keywords. So this is a tool. It's a Chrome extension. If you can add it, it's free. It actually comes with a paid version and also free version. You can go to keywords everywhere. Mr. Rodriguez, what's going on? Thank you for tuning in. Hey man, I want to start a team to build a website. Great. I would love you in my team. Sure, no problem. I actually help other agencies. I do a lot of outsourcing to other advertising agencies. I get other businesses basically hire our company and we do work for their customers. You're more than welcome, man. Just let me know so I can, talk about the details and how can we offer custom prices, and you can take that prices and double it or triple it with your customers. You're more than welcome. You can do that. Absolutely, no problem, man. So, Mr. Rodriguez, just go ahead and, if you don't mind, are we friends on Facebook? Make sure you add me on Facebook and send me a quick message if you don't mind. Okay. So, it's facebook.com/Yusufai. So, just go ahead and add me, and we can continue talking about that because the majority of my project is actually coming from other advertising agency. Perfect, boss. I'm thinking drop shipping website. No problem. Let's talk into detail. All right. So the first thing is the basic analysis. Then you can use this Chrome extension. It's called Keywords Everywhere. Christian, what's going on, my man? Haven't seen you for a while, bro. How you doing? Thank you for tuning in. Doing great. So today's subject, same thing. If you've got question on online marketing, feel free to ask. Charles yesterday asked me a question on how to do a step-by-step process when it comes to content marketing for, let's say, in the therapy niche. So that's what I'm talking about right now. You're welcome, Mr. Rodriguez. Okay, so keywords everywhere. You can use this for Chrome extension and Firefox. Okay, so what it does basically, when you do any search on Google, it will help you to select all these keywords. You can also export them in Excel sheet. If I also type, for example, let's say yoga, right, I will get a bunch of other relevant. This one didn't come. Let's see, yoga. Oh, there you go. See, the more keywords are kind of getting generated by using this tool, right? Look at that. See, free yoga, all these relevant key terminologies that the audience are looking for. So you have to look for the most relevant one. And you can actually, of course, you can click on each one of them and see what shows up on the organic search. So the first step, as I mentioned, when it comes to basic content marketing, you go to Google, you type the keyword, find out what your clients are looking for. Look at the people also ask questions. And when you scroll down, also look at searches related to yoga near me. Okay. You can also use the related keywords or the keywords everywhere Chrome extension. So you can see what other topics, what other search terminologies your audience are asking for. So I can write content based on their search term. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Okay. How can one make instant messaging? What do you mean by instant messaging? What do you mean by instant messaging? We have Facebook Messenger, we have WhatsApp. What do you mean by instant messaging, Christian? Please clarify your question. Elaborate. Okay, that's the first step. The second step, there is this awesome tool called Answer the Public. Okay, it has a free version and a paid version. But with the free version, if you are going to use it, you can only use it like once or twice within 24 hours. Okay. Mr. Rodriguez says it does. Awesome. So right here, I talked about therapy. So now this is very, very awesome here. Look at this cool thing. The seed keyword is therapy, but I also have why, can, will, how, who, what, when, are, and which. So as you know, the voice search, which is another technology that Google plays part in. So if you do want your content to be somehow voice searchable on the Google Home devices, the Alexa, or the phone voice devices, if you want your content to show up, then most of your content has to be like a question based, right? So here, I can look and see, for example, what therapy is used for depression. Let's say somebody is depressed and they need some help. That's a good content right here, right? What therapy is best for childhood trauma? What therapy is right for me quiz, right? So this information are basically extracted from Google's people also ask database. So from here, you can scroll down and now you have more questions, more ideas, more questions that your audience are already searching for. So now you have no excuse not to write about this stuff, right? And when you click, let's say if I go right here, when I click, for example, what therapy is used for depression, and if you provide that service, so that's going to be the title of your blog or YouTube videos or podcasts or your social media post. So once I click on that question, it takes me to the Google and it shows me there's an ad for that keyword. More question people also ask and what kind of contents are showing up. I can look at this content, I can share them, or I can just start writing my own based on my expertise as a therapist. Charles, what's going on, man? I started, yeah, based on your last yesterday's question. Client visitor. Christian, when client visit your Facebook page, there is a setting on your Facebook page to basically automate the response. So there's a setting for that. So let's say if you're open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. After that, if anybody sends you a message to the messenger on the Facebook business page, you can have an automatic message sent to them telling them we're closed right now. Get back to us tomorrow. Or you can also use MiniChat, which is a service. It's called MiniChat to set up some type of automatic instant messages. Okay. Brian Gibbs in the house. Yusuf, are you giving away the secret? Man, there is no such thing as secrets, my friend. You started without me? Hell, man. Hey, man, I didn't start it like without you. I've been waiting for like forever. But don't worry, Charles. Basically what I did, you're not too late. I'm still on the first step. The first step was to basically go to Google and type, let's say, therapy or therapy near me, right? That's the first step. You use Google. Then you look at people also ask, right? You can use this as a title for your blog post. When you scroll down, you can look at more search-related titles. And you can also use the Keyword Everywhere extension plugin. Keywords Everywhere. So this one will give you more options. Make sense? Okay, so the second step is to go to Answer the Public. You're going to find all these popular questions that you as a therapist or as a person who provides therapy, you will see what your customer are searching on Google. And you can use the exact question for your blog post, because in order for your blog to be valuable and interesting and enticing, it has to reflect what the audience are looking for in the first place. Make sense? So you can check all these questions. When you click on them, it will take you to the page, and it will show you what kind of result showed up. Some of them are ad, some of them about the actual clinic, which is good. Makes sense? So you're going to use this information either to share them on the social channels or to use them to curate the content or write your own with referring back to, let's say, psychologytoday.com. Make sense? So that was step number 2, is to have an enticing, interesting title. Okay? All right. Number 3, there's an awesome tool called tweakyourbiz.com/title-generator. Okay? So tweakyourbiz.com/title-generator. I'm going to put the pronunciation generator. Okay? This one is awesome too, because right here I can put the keyword, let's say therapy. And what it does, the cool thing about tweakyourbiz.com/title-generator, it will give me most popular subjects. Like, for example, topic under the list. Apply these 10 secret technique to improve therapy, or believe these 10 myths about therapy keeps you from growing. So you have so many variation of interesting titles that will give you some ideas on how to write content that can be impactful, that can be interesting, that when your audience looks at it, oh wow, this is an interesting title, let me read it, right? And these are based on the most popular type of content that get traffic, that get visibility, that get some exposure. So this is an awesome tool. You can put any niche topic, any keyword, and it will give you this automatic variation and ideas on what kind of subject you are going to use for your blog, right? When you scroll down, there's more. I think there's more than 280. So best therapy, whatever, best therapy tips, right? The A to Z of therapy, the next 100 things to immediately do about therapy, right? Also how to make more therapy by doing less, or how to make therapy. And it just gives you some ideas. It doesn't have to be exactly like how you see it here, but it just gives you some idea. How can I make my title interesting? Okay. Then you also have question based. Are you embarrassed by your therapy skills? I'm like, this is more like you and not your clients, right? So there's more. See? Oh my God, look at this. Things are going hot. Okay. So there are more ideas. This is just to help you with coming up with an interesting titles and ideas for your content, especially motivation. I definitely think you need the motivation, especially if you're in the therapy kind of business. This is very important to kind of come up with the title under the motivation. Problems. This is very good to address the problem of your clients and give them the answer through the content. Okay. So as you can see, there's so many ideas from just this one tool. Okay. So the first step was go to Google, do a basic search, look at the people also ask, and also look at the related search. Okay. And don't forget to utilize keywordseverywhere.com or use the extension for the keywords everywhere. Then number 2, utilize answerthepublic.com, because you do want to find out what kinds of popular question my clients are asking within my niche, within my business, within my services. Okay. Then number 3, utilize tweakyourbiz.com/title-generator. This will help you to come with an interesting title, because in order for your blog to be interesting, you have to come up with an interesting subject that reflects their needs. The number 4, this is an awesome tool from CoSchedule. It's a CoSchedule.com/headline analyzer. Okay. Headline analyzer. So right here, of course, when you put it for the first time, you put the question right here. They're going to ask you tons of questions to let you use it. Once you put your business information, and now it tells me, for example, why therapy can help me. This is the topic I just kind of did a search and picked for. It says here 68% headline score, so that's actually good, above 60%. It's very common, and there's not too much emotion in it. And it might have some sort of 20% power, okay? Then it goes down and gives you more idea and help. What makes an emotional headline so powerful? So if you click on this link, it will explain to you how to make your headline emotional, okay? How to master your headline word balance. Learn more about headline types. Then it goes down, length analysis. So 24 characters. It's supposed to be green, 5 words. Explain what's the difference between both. Then it gives you more ideas on how to optimize your headline. Okay, so right here, where therapy can, first 3 and help me, last 3. When skimming content, most readers tend to read the first and last 3 words of a headline. So this is amazing. Okay, talks about the keyword, talks about the sentiment, more resources for you to improve your headline, and how does it look on Google search. Why therapy can help me is going to look like this. Your link for the content or the blog post, and of course the meta tag description. Okay, and the cool thing about this headline analyzer, it can also help you how to optimize the email subject line, because sometimes we get tons of email. If the subject is not interesting, nobody's going to click on it. Okay, then it shows you how does it look on if you are going to tweet it. Okay, so this is an awesome tool. It's free. So check it out. It's called Headline Analyzer. Okay, so once you come with the headline, now you want to write the content, write the blog post. You have to do it on a consistent basis, like minimum once a week at least. When you create the headline and the content, I recommend more than 500, 600 words, or even 1,000 or 2. What you also need to put with the content itself, you need to have an interesting images attached to the content, right? So I can share with you some of the free resources I put for free stock photos, because you have to be very careful. You don't want to just go to Google and do a search and just put any images, because you can get sued if it was a copyright material, right? So what I did on my Facebook under the notes, there's an old post right here. It's called List of Free Stock Photo Links. When you click on it, it will take you to the link right here. There you go. I posted this like in several years ago in 2017. So some of the links are not up to date. I'm going to update it sometime next week. So check out all these websites that offer free stock photos. Okay, because they are free, you might not be able to find everything you need. Okay, because the images has to be relevant to the content, at the same time has to be attracting in a sense that it's catchy. So check out this on my Facebook. When you go to more, click on notes and check out list of free stock photo links. Now, other paid resources I use when it comes to buying stock images, I use 123rf.com. Who's dancing behind me? Who's dancing? A lot of folks here dancing, okay? Cool folks at this place. So, now this one right here, 123rf. If you look at this one, they have a good resources, a lot of data of images in different niches. So this is the one that I use. Okay. Another one, recently one of my colleagues shared this with me, Free Pike. Okay. So Free Pike, you can pay like, I think $100 every year or one-time fee. I think, let me check, because I know they have some awesome deals. So I already purchased this. They have like a 50% deal for the whole year with the unlimited download. So you have like up to 100 download per day. Okay. Hey, Fatima, alaikum salam. How are you? So you can use this awesome tool as well. It's called the Free Pike or Pike, freepik.com. So this is another resource that recently one of my friend showed me, and I'm like, wow, this is pretty cool. Okay, so you can look for these images, and since you are paying for it, you're not going to get in trouble to to utilize it. Okay, so you have the interesting headline, You came up with all this content, you did the research, and now you're going to post it on a weekly basis. So you have an interesting headline, you have an interesting image that reflects the headline of the content. And when you write the content, make sure that it's written in a way that it's easy to skim through the content, it's easy to read with the bullet points and whatnot. And make sure the content itself should have a social sharing button and a box for conversation, for commenting, right? Because if the content is good, you do want your clients or your customer share this content within their own social channels. Tulsi, what's going on, my man? Another source, another resource, all free downloads. Wow, that's awesome. All free download. So let me see. Tawsif here, give me awesome. Let's see. Let's check it out. So Tawsif basically said all-free-download.com. Are these all legit? Okay, you have to make sure that they are legit. Legit. Yeah, it looks kind of weird. Okay, so I got most of the link right here. So check it out. And if you have a WordPress website, you might want to use the sharing button. And what's his name? WP Beginner put a list of top social sharing buttons that you can use. Just go to the search. And do a search. So Charles, let me know if you have any more question. And right here, the 10 best social media plugin for WordPress. Okay. Now, when it comes to images, back in the day, what people used to do before, finding these free stock photo sites or paid version. So if you're looking for image, let's say I'm going to put information for, let's say therapy. So that's a subject, right? So let's say that's a subject, therapy. Under the images right here, when you click images, you have to go to tools, okay? Once you go to tools, from here, you need to go to usage rights. And from here, you need to pick label for reuse with modification, labeled for reuse, labeled for non-commercial reuse with modification, labeled for non-commercial reuse. So this is like a Creative Commons. Okay, so if I select this one, that means I can use it, I can modify it, then all the images under that license will show up, so you're not going to get in trouble for you to use these. All right, so that's how you basically look for images that you don't want to get in trouble, by making sure it comes with the Creative Commons license or any of the features right here. Okay? All right. Any more question about content marketing? This is a very simple strategy. If you implement it in any of your niches, it will definitely get you some good result for your target audience. Okay? We talked about how to do a basic search on Google, how to use, people also ask, really the searches, keywords everywhere, answer the public, tweakyourbiz.com/title-generator and schedule headline analyzer. Okay, use these so your blogging material gonna stand out. Okay, all right. No more question about content marketing for the therapy niche. Let me know if y'all have any question. Charles, thanks so much, bro. So let me know if this was clear for you, because you can utilize it even with your own business as well as a web developer, right? How to license your image or content. Well, when you do a photography and if you upload it to Flickr, any of these companies, I mean, they give you the option, is this copyrighted or is this licensed you as the owner? Okay, you can also probably put on watermark, but there's so many software out there that can actually remove the watermark, right? Now, how to officially license it, I actually don't know, but I can definitely do some research and find out how you can have some sort of official license. But at least when you upload images to Flickr, you can select, this is not for non-Creative Commons. This is, owned by the owner. For example, when I upload my PowerPoint presentation on slideshare.net, I do select Common Creative because I want people to share it. So I'm basically giving them the permission to use it as much as they want and as however they want it. Very informative. Are you using Zoom for this podcast? No, I'm using EEcom, which is for Mac, with Restream.io. Okay, I'm using EEcom. Okay, I'm using EEcom right here. It only works for Mac. Lashonda, what's going on? Did you send me anything yesterday? Because I didn't get it. I saw something you sent on Facebook, but I couldn't play the video. Oh, actually, I did see the pictures. So this is EEcom. Okay, you can broadcast this to specifically to Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, or you can broadcast to Restream, because I'm using Restream to have my live streaming on Periscope and YouTube and Facebook. So this is let's see, let me show you Restream. So this is Restream. So the EEcom, I'm paying for it. The Restream is the free version. So I'm attaching it to Restream. So this is Restream for multicast. Yeah. So I use EEcom for my Mac because EEcom has so many awesome features, and it's an application. You download it to your machine, so it's faster. Okay, and I can connect it to a digital camcorder, and I can do a lot of crazy stuff with it, right? And Restream is a web-based. Okay, so I basically test. I also use StreamYard, but I like Restream more than StreamYard. I also tested Switchboard, Caster. I haven't tested yet, but I didn't like Switchboard that much. Okay, so I sent you an info on my video cam. Yeah, I know you sent me in the. Let me see if I can. Give me a second. Let me see if I can find it on the message right here. Let me close all these tabs. Mentor me. How do I pronounce that? Ovi? Sorry. 1 second here. So instead of using the call, I mean, I can have a guest come to my show using the Skype through EEcom. So instead of using, let's see, yeah, EEcom is for Mac, for live streaming. It's an application for Mac machine. So Lashonda, where are you? There we go. Let's see. I know you sent me a photo. There's a video, but oh, okay. It's one of those flip. You have a HDMI and a flip port. Yeah, I don't know. I need to ask my friend Saulo here because I'm not sure if you can connect that to Facebook. 1 second. I need to look into that because I'm not sure that's possible with the flip cam. I gotta double check. So instead of using the webcam on the Mac, you connect a different cam to use EEcom. Well, that's a good question. Right now, I'm using the Mac's camera, the small camera on the screen. That's what I'm not using any other cameras. But if I want to use like a DLSR cameras, multiple cameras, I can do that with EEcom. Okay, you have to use like an adapter. Saulo, my amazing business partner, he and a friend, he does videography, and he has this like a USB converter where you can plug the HDMI from the camera to it, then from this USB to your computer, and then I can broadcast from the camera itself. Okay, and the quality is amazing. I mean, just this one device costs like 160. I keep forgetting the name for it. But here I'm just using the basic laptop. I'm not using any other camera. I mean, I can just move the laptop. See, so that's what I'm using right now. But if I want to use a camcorder, that can also happen. In fact, Saulo basically just today told me that he bought this nice 4K small camera that he's going to make me test it, plug it to this Mac, and see how that turns out. The name of the adapter, I forgot the name. Let's see. It costs like 160. Let me see what it's called. Just give me a second. Give me a second. Let's see. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Let's see. Let's see. Give me a second. Oh, it's called Camlink. Let me see if I can find it. Camlink. Let me find it for you guys. 1 second. This thing is super amazing because the first time when my friend Saulo hooked up this expensive, he got the expensive stuff like a digital camera, and the first video that I did right here at my client's office, it was like super crisp. Okay, so let me show you what I mean by this Camlink. Where did it go? Is this the company? Il Gatto. Let's see. Let us see. 1 second. Yeah, Camlink. Oh, there you go. Here you go. Let me show. So, let's see. Lashanda. This is what you need for. Here we go. This is the Camlink. Camlink 4K. It's a USB adapter. So instead of having all these switches and a software, this will do the work. So you can have the HDMI coming from your camcorder right there, and the USB you can plug it to your laptop. Okay. So if you have an awesome camera, DSLR and whatnot, you can plug it to this thing. So what Saulo told me, it cost like 160, but now I'm noticing some prices just went down to 100. So there you go. You see all this? See, just like a DSLR camera, professional camera or camcorder, you can just plug it to the device. So you have to have an HDMI. So Lashanda, if you have an HDMI from your flip, I don't think your HD flip cam, I don't think it has an HDMI portal. If it does, then you're good. So this one here, there you go. You connect it to the camcorder and right to that USB, and now you can go live just from the camera. Okay, isn't that amazing? And it comes in 4K quality. Okay, so this is pretty awesome. And there's look, you see the difference? This is like a typical standard webcam that you hook it up to the laptop, and this is DSLR with the camera. Like, big difference, right? See that? Let me just go right here. Wow, look at that. See? Like, oh, okay. So that's what I meant by Camlink. You can plug it to your computer, and there's so many videos. There's so many YouTube videos that show you how to hook it up, how to use it. Okay. Look at that. You can also plug it somehow to GoPro to download the videos. So there you go. So this one here, it's for Mac and Windows. So it works for both machines. But for Windows, you got to make sure you got the 64-bit, Windows 10 with 64-bit, okay? And with Mac, of course, the latest upgrade. Do you know of any alternative to Zoom for webinars? Oh man, there are tons. There are tons, like Blue Jeans, WebEx. I even actually, somebody asked this question a while back on my Facebook, and I posted like 15 of them. They're like tons. Right now, Google Meet, right? Facebook trying to do the same thing with like the Zoom, but they don't have the screen share yet, but you can have up to like 20 people on the same spot. But there are tons, man. Remind me to give you all those lists, but it's somewhere in the comment section. I'll definitely give that for you. We have a Canon M50 and Pentax K50 and a Logitech 920 webcam. Good choices. Well, when it comes to these sort of information, I recommend that you check. I can ask my friend Saulo, but he already left home. If you can check this website, this is, let's see, Lori and David. They specialize in producing high quality, like a really high quality live streaming, and they talk about all types of cameras. So they'll be the best people to ask them this question. They even have a free, right here. They have a free somewhere. I believe they have a free training. Let's see, the tools. I believe they have free training. They do have a free training somewhere here. Let's see, graphic. Where did it go? They have a bunch of, look, EEcom. They also use the vMix, but they have workshop coaching. I know they have a free resource for beginners. So you want to check out set background, live video blueprint. So if you want to get it, because they do live streaming, they answer a lot of questions, and both are amazing people. So what you need to do when you go to Live Streaming Pro, check out their Facebook page. Okay, check out their Facebook page. Let me see what's their page right here. Just go to the Facebook page. They're amazing. They are USAFED approved. I do share some of their content when they go live because there's so much lesson you can learn from them. So my advice is just go to their Facebook page and ask that question, or when they go live, you can ask them those questions about the types of cameras because they're very good at that. If Saulo was here, I would ask him to come and give you that answer. Okay, so make sure you follow this page. Okay, and tell them I sent you. Okay, tell them that Yusuf told me that your channel and your content are USAFED approved. In fact, you can actually leave this live streaming, go there, because right now I think they're live. Let me check. Are they live or were they live? Let's see. Okay, they were live today. Yeah, they were live, or let's see. Let me show you this. What is this? Is it taking some time? Yeah. Is it working? Yeah, I think they were live today, so you can definitely check their videos. They do I don't know, I forgot how many times they do live streaming. So check out this Facebook page, the Live Streaming Pros, and make sure you find out. They have a free training that they give away for the beginners on how to set up a professional looking, what kind of equipment do you need and software. So I highly recommend them. Okay, so make sure that you go to facebook.com/live streaming pros. Okay. Their videos are amazing. Saw them on Facebook. Yes, their videos are amazing. And not just that, I mean, their quality of the video, like a super 4K. I was so surprised. When I just looked at it, I was like, my eyes start to pop out, right? They're very good. So yeah, check them out. They're USAFED approved. So yeah. Okay. All right. So, and also check out their website. Really, really good stuff. They've been doing this for a long time, and they do consulting, they do training. So they are legit. Okay. So some of the stuff, the newest thing that I've read today, just to let you know, guys, real quick, that Facebook is going to acquire Giphy. If you know what is Giphy, you know what is Giphy or GIF. Where did it go? Where did it go? Giphy. There's an article from TechCrunch. And by the way, folks, if y'all enjoying this show, do me a favor, go ahead and share it with your colleagues, tag them, or invite them. I would highly appreciate it. Let's see. Okay, we'll do. Thank you. One quick question: how do I get a live countdown to play before my live stream? That's something done from the software. So Wirecast has it, and I think there is a way you can do it with the EEcom. So that's based on the software itself that you can set it up. So you can have like 5 minutes countdown and it goes live. Yeah, you can definitely do that with EEcom and these softwares. Okay. So there you go. Right here. So Giphy, y'all know what is Giphy? You know the moving stuff and whatnot. So Facebook is going to acquire them for $400 billion. Crazy Facebook. So since they're doing that, what does that mean to you as a business? If they're going to invest like $million to buy this Giphy.com, which has all this funny stuff. So how can I utilize that for marketing? So I'm going to advise you to start, creating your own GIF and put it out there. So when people look for like fun stuff, educational, motivational, your brand, your face, name is all visible there. Okay. Like for example, like if I want to have my own GIF, I'm just going to click GIF, right? I have my own USAFED GIF. See that? That's my USAFED GIF. So now you as a business, you can start, putting some funny content or content with the tips in a GIF format so other people can start sharing it. Make sense? So that's the first thing popped in my head. I'm like, wow, so they're going to buy this for like, $400 million? So that's something I just want to share with you guys. Okay. All right. Are there any more questions about online marketing? Do you have any more question? So see if you still want me to look at the website you sent me. I mean, I looked at it. It's super fast. The GT metrics was really good, and I'm not sure what it's built on, but they do have a lot of. They have like a analytical tool like Crazy Egg and analytics, and everything is fast on their website. But some of the pages, like from the design point, is not good. Like the content you cannot read and whatnot. Cool. I need to figure out how to make GIFs then. It's easy. All I have to do is just how to make GIF. In fact, when you go to GIF or Giphy, they tell you have to upload like a quick second video, and then what happened? They convert the video into this GIF format with no sound and anything. Okay. How good is SEMrush? SEMrush is my #1 tool. Okay, SEMrush is my #1. We use it for all our customers because it just doesn't look for ranking. It can search backlinks. It search for local listing. Now it has a feature for social media optimization. I mean, it comes with so many stuff, man. I love it. It's one of my favorite, right? It's like #1. #2 is Href. That's my #2. Then SpyFu for keyword analysis. Then the rest are like, below that, which is the Link Assistant, which is the SEO Audit Suite, Screaming Frog, and all the other 10, 20 tools out there. And I always like to test different tools, right, to see how we can utilize it for our customer. I also love Market Samurai for keyword research, Longtail Pro, which is another like a what do you call it? Another version of competition for Market Samurai. You're most welcome, mentor me, UEV. UEV. I don't know how to say that, but UEV. All right, UEV. So, but yeah, I love SEMrush. So it's a good investment, especially if you want to do search engine optimization services. Because one of the cool thing about SEMrush, I can put the website on a project. It will basically keep track of it in terms of like if it gets any toxic links, toxic traffic. It will send me alerts to fix some issues like technical stuff. It's really amazing. Okay, so that's like my #1 tool out there. Looking website for inspiration, which get A on GT metrics. Can you suggest some website? Well, it's not necessarily about websites, When it comes to the speed, mostly it deals with coding. In fact, my friend Jarrett Gucci, he has a Facebook page where he always fixes website, makes the speed very fast. Let me see if I can find that WordPress help and support group on Facebook, because a lot of time he posts all these websites that he worked on that the speed was so bad, but after he fixed it, then he shows the result. Okay. So it's not really about mostly about the coding, about how you have the backend properly built. Are there too many huge big images, or that kind of stuff? But let me show you, because the one you sent me, I mean, that's like B2B, for the waste management. That's like for big corporation, big companies, B2B, and it is fast, but it still has some minor stuff. So let me see if I can. I know he used to post a lot of these before and after, and you can look at those sites if you want. But let me see if I can pull it up. I'm going to that page, WordPress help and WordPress help and support. So that's facebook.com/groups/WP help and share. So where did it go? Nobody posted it yet. It's been a while, but he shared so many sites a while back. I'm trying to see if I can find them for you. Let me see. Go to photos. I had to get active on this group too. People are very super helpful. I had to get back and start WP Rocket and optimize. Here we go. Let's see. Yeah, just check out the. Yeah, there you go. So let me show you. So this is an awesome group. If you're if you have a self-hosted WordPress, this is an amazing group. It's called facebook.com/group/WP help and share. So somebody posted here Okay, this is the before. Look at that, C, very bad, and now look, A and B. So you want to see what is that website, you can click right here. So this is the website that they fixed it, right? So they have a lot of posts like that. So Jared Gucci is the same person who built WP Fixit, which was the, from my understanding, and I believe he was the first one to start this WordPress service, and now everyone's starting to like copy him. Okay, so make sure you join this group, and you can see a lot of sample of all these websites, even though the quality wasn't that good, but now look, it's very fast, and all these websites are different. It doesn't mean they look very different. Okay. I have a, please mentor me. Ooh, Evie, go ahead. What's your question? Yeah, join this group. Okay, I highly recommend them. Again, Yusubat approved. He's the owner of WPFixit.com. So I highly recommend it. They need to join this group. The other one that I also recommend is the WP Beginner Engage for non-techies. Okay, this is another awesome group. He's the founder, Saeed Balki, from the WPBeginner.com. This is also a super amazing group. Everybody here is always giving and is always helping. So I highly recommend that you always join a community that everyone wants to help each other. Okay, so the WordPress Help and Share, okay, then this one. Okay, they are very active, like every single day they're very active. Okay, hey Justin, what's going on? Thank you for tuning in. We are anonymous. We know about Calcutta, Yusuf. Good, man. That's awesome. All right, so check out this one right here. You can see a lot of people asking questions, and everyone's trying to help out. Okay, so let me know, mentor, what is your question about WordPress? Instead of paying monthly for Kajabi for my students, how can I have one made for my WordPress site instead? Absolutely, excellent question. So WordPress comes with so many theme, like a landing page based theme, or a what do you call it, membership based theme. So there are some free and there are some paid. I recommend the paid version, right? When it comes to Kajabi or the ClickFunnels and all these guys, leadpages.net and whatnot, right? What you have to look into is like, what is the purpose of the Kajabi? Like, what kind of features do you have in Kajabi that made you to go with Kajabi, right? So the first question to ask, if I'm going to have like a membership type of website for my student, what do I need on that website? Do I need the videos, the PDF document for the student to sign in? Does that make sense? So write down all those important tasks that you want it for yourself and your student. Right? Because there are some services like, Teachable.com and Thinkific that can do that, and you pay them monthly as well. Okay? Now with WordPress, if you go to WP Beginner, let's say membership sites, right? So this website will give you 5 best membership plugin or themes that comes with like a membership. So you can check out these. Some of them are free, some of them, you have to buy, right? Okay. There's also a membership plugin right here. It looks great for high-end, easy to upload videos and PDFs, community section, etc. Yeah. So these are membership plugins. See, he basically talked about all these top 5, like MemberPress, pros and cons for MemberPress. LearnDash, that's another popular one. What's the pros? What are the cons? Teachable, that's the website. Didn't know they have a plugin for that, which is okay. That's cool. Restrict, pros and cons. So really check out. You have a LearnDash, you didn't like it. Okay, well check out these. Check out these on this WP Beginner and see if you want to implement them. Okay, because when it comes to membership, really, you need to find like what is needed and not just buy the package because it comes with everything, right? So find out exactly how do you want to utilize it, then find the plugin for it, then you can have everything on your website. So you have so many options when it comes to like membership, whether it's what do you call it, like managed based companies like Teachable or plugin for WordPress or a whole theme. based on the WordPress. So back several years ago, we used to use Wishlist and also Optimize Press. If you remember Optimize Press, if you remember Optimize Press, that was actually one of the first one that I used for some of my clients, the Optimize Press, right? So you build a self-hosted based WordPress website, but use the plugin to basically make like internal videos and PDF documents and whatnot. So Optimize Press was the one that we got our hands dirty. You know what I mean? There you go. So Optimize Press. So before you decide, write down what I want from the membership for my students, like what feature I want. Then you test all these, because some of them come free and you can test it. And if you feel comfortable and if it does what you're supposed to have it do, then go for it. Okay. I also tried 10X Pro, which was great, but the look was dated. Something like that would be ideal with no monthly fee. So you basically, yeah. So the thing is, if you buy Optimize Press, that's like, I think, yearly. But there are some free plugins on membership, right? And sometimes it's not about the look, sometimes it's about the functionality. If it's easy to use, it's functional, and the students are able to read what they're supposed to learn, that's all it matters, not just the look. You know what I mean? Yeah, Optimus Pro is like way, way back in the day. Okay, they're still in the business. And then another one called Wishlist. Membership, let's see. So go to the WP Beginner website and do a search, because the owner of the website, I mean, he does a lot of awesome, honest reviews and test all this stuff for you. So it will make the search a little bit easier for you instead of you going to Google and finding all these plugins. So Wishlist, which was another one. Okay, you can make a membership. But again, these are premium. That means you have to pay them like either yearly or something like that. Another option is, if you get a chance, make sure you save this website, AppSumo. Okay, because AppSumo, sometimes they have an amazing deals, and sometimes you can buy services for like a lifetime. So if you ever find a plugin like, Optimize Press or Wishlist or Thrive Theme, and they have like a one-time deal, get it. Okay, so make sure you save this website. It's amazing. There are tons of most popular applications out there that they get you deals. Okay, whether they're gonna half the price or you can get like a monthly lifetime membership. 10X Pro and Kajabi are both almost, yeah, that's too much. I mean, Kajabi, that's too much, man. I mean, the thing is, if you are generating a couple of thousand a month, then Kajabi is worth it, because everything is done from the back end. You don't have to do all the work. But the one thing I didn't like about Kajabi, because you don't have full ownership, you have everything under the system. So once you stop paying, you're gonna either lose those or you have to move it somewhere else, right? So there are other alternatives. If you use just the basic free membership plugin that has videos in a PDF, you can do that for free with the free membership plugin from within the WordPress. And that way you don't have to pay monthly, right? But again, as a business, you do have to generate. And if you generate a lot of income or a good amount of money, then you have to pay somebody else to maintain it and manage it. And so the product that you're producing for your students are going to be super, amazing. Make sense? So yeah. So the first thing is, before jumping into all these so-called ClickFunnels, Kajabi, and lead pages, the first question every business is to ask, why do I need this? And what is it for, and how I'm going to utilize it. Some of my clients use Teachable, and they're doing really great. I mean, they're doing really good with their business just by using Teachable. They're paying like $50 a month. They have the videos, they have the courses. They just send organic traffic to the Teachable link or through ads, and they're doing good, right? And I have some clients that build everything from scratch, run ads, do organic things, and doing okay. They're also doing okay, right? So it depends exactly what you want to do. On WordPress, yes, on WordPress, if you buy the domain by yourself, if you pay for the web hosting by yourself, and you build the self-hosted using Elementor or Divi and whatnot, you have this plugin, then you have that full ownership. That's why it's very important. And that's one of the reasons, actually, two reasons I didn't like Kajabi, to be honest with you. Well, I would say three reasons. I mean, the people who built it, I don't trust them. Not all of them, but whoever is like, like those guys, Andy Jenkins, the so-called internet marketing, scam gurus, right? Then secondly, of course, it's not affordable for a lot of small business. I mean, I don't want to say it's not affordable. It is for some, but not for everybody. And number three, you don't have full ownership. It's on the server, right? It's not on yours. So that's like a big risk. Like, why even do that? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right? Those so-called, yeah, I have a, you gotta watch out, CoffeeZilla. If you get a chance, watch out. I love this dude. He basically exposes all these so-called gurus. A lot of so-called internet marketing, online marketing. I would say like 99% or 90% are just shady and nonsense. There are very few of them that are actually legit. I've been into this business for like forever. Okay. CoffeeZilla. Where are you? CoffeeZilla. Coffee. There you go. So when you get a chance, check out CoffeeZilla. So see if sending bots traffic on the site increases Alexa ranking. Does it affect SEO ranking? That's actually not good. I mean, Alexa, I don't even look at Alexa. I mean, it's been like, I don't know, 2 decades. I haven't even looked at this stuff. Like, what is Alexa, right? It's owned by Amazon right now. I don't look at this stuff. So this is CoffeeZilla. Check it out. Okay. This dude right here, he basically not just exposes all these so-called marketers, but he also challenges them and brings them on an interview, like, you know, Seafood Dan, right? So check it out. He actually brings these so-called internet scammers and have a debate with them live, okay, or through the video. So check out CoffeeZilla. So see, yeah, the question is, the bot is not a good thing. I mean, Google will still count it as a traffic, you know, but I don't know if that helps with ranking or doesn't, because what Google look for is the actual users and their experience on the website itself. Those are the ranking factor. A bot hitting it, you know, means nothing. Okay. All right. Any more questions on online marketing? These were great questions today. I really appreciate it. Do we have any more questions? I'll definitely come back on Monday at 6 p.m. So if you have any more subjects you want me to cover, if you want me to analyze the ranking of your website, or, you know, anything about WordPress, social media, online ads, you know, how to outsource and find the right team, you know, just let me know. Let me know if you have any more questions. It is 7:01 p.m. Central Time, right here in San Antonio, Texas. It's Friday. You all need to have an awesome weekend, and don't work too hard. Let's see. All my content to upload is on Amazon web server. Okay. Is that a good place? Yeah, because you're paying Amazon. That's good. You're paying Amazon just like you're paying any other hosting, right? Did you know right now Google Cloud has a 1-year free service for hosting? You can actually host your website on Google, but I didn't find it to be user friendly. So I'm having one of my team to basically do like a quick snapshot of step-by-step guide, so I can teach small businesses how to use the hosting free for the first year. Okay, because Google does sell domain like any other domain provider company, but for the hosting, they used to recommend to go with the template-based website services like Wix and Weebly and Squarespace, or they recommended to go to like a Bluehost and whatnot. Okay, but now they have their own type of service for like a hosting. So yeah, that's good. Amazon is a very good place because you're paying for it, so you own it. And recently, I mean, censorship been going on for quite some time. It's not the first time, but now because of the so-called crisis, a lot of content getting censored. And I've been recommending a lot of businesses that if you post videos, don't just post it on YouTube, but post it on multiple video sites, including Amazon or Dailymotion and whatnot. Max King, what's going on? I'm nervous about this situation. Any advice? Yeah, just talk to your professional, what do you call it, health provider, all right? Eat healthy, take your vitamins, and stay safe. Use common sense. And read and research. Make your own judgment after you do your own research. And shut down the TV, actually, because the media makes everything so much exaggerated. So just do your own homework. Mentor me, OEV. So interesting. I use WebEx right now. Good to know. Okay, cool. All right. Any more questions, y'all? You're most welcome, Max. You are most welcome. Any more questions? Let me just wait for 1 more minute. If I don't get any question, I will bounce. Lashanda. Yes, in Amazon, there's Amazon, what is it, the CS3. You can post it on Amazon and have a link on your website from Amazon. Yeah, you can definitely do that. There's like other video sites. In fact, there are some companies that you pay them to host a video. So I don't think they're going to censor that. In fact, what's his name? Who bought who? Vimeo. Vimeo. I think Vimeo bought Livestream, because right now Vimeo has an option where you can pay them to live stream and basically use it like a service, right? Mentor, you're most welcome. Yes, please. I basically go live every Monday to Friday from 6 p.m. usually Monday to Friday. On Sunday, my business partner from Chicago, we do like a 4 p.m. Work another session every Sunday at 4 p.m. Central Time. So feel free to jump in. This Sunday, I'm going to talk about ADA, which stands for American with Disability Act. I'm going to talk about the compliancy issue with the website, how when you build the website, it has to be compliant with the ADA, and what kind of tools you can use and whatnot. I feel I'm like for it. I'm not sure. What are your thoughts on investing in stock, Bitcoin mining? That's a great question, Max. But unfortunately, with the stock, I'm not into it. Never got into it. But the Bitcoin thing's been there for quite some time, and as you can see, I mean, a lot of things happening. And with this recent crisis, even the government trying to push people to be digitized, like cashless money. So that's something you want to look into it. I'm not the right person to answer the Bitcoin question. But let me ask a couple of my colleagues what good resources are out there, because there's so many scam also when it comes to Bitcoin. So I have to be very careful. So do remind me. Connect with me on Facebook, send me a message, and let me ask a couple of my trusted friends and see what kind of resources I can give you when it comes to Bitcoin. Okay, but you have to be very, very careful as well. Keyword golden ratio. Do you use it? No, I haven't heard of that. What is that? Is that another tool, Tawsif? Keyword golden ratio. What is that? Can you let me know, Tawsif? Keyword golden ratio. I'm like, what is this? What is that? Keyword golden ratio tool. Let's see. Mangools. That's the website. Oh yeah, I've seen this. Mangools. Yeah. I tried to use it. It used to be completely free, but not anymore. Juicy SEO tools you will love. Yeah, I used to use it back in the day, but it's not free anymore. Okay, it's a good tool, but I don't remember what the keyword golden ratio. I know keyword difficulty. That's the metrics within the SEO tool that tells you which keywords are difficult and which one are not. So if that's what it does, then yeah, then it could be the same. Sean, my man, what's going on, brother? By the way, everyone check out Sean. He's an awesome friend of mine who's also a web developer and WordPress developer. Okay, so Charles, meet Sean. Sean, meet Charles. Both of you are developers. Y'all can collaborate and answer any question when it comes to WordPress. What's going on, my man? How you doing, bro? How you been? Damn. I'm like, why the battery's like going down? I'm like, it's not even connected. Yeah, Charlie probably is missing in action right now. I don't know where to go. So, but yeah, any more question, y'all? It is 7:07 p.m. Do I have any more questions on online marketing? Hey, what's up, Sean? Good to meet you. There you go. We got now 2 developers getting connected. Yeah. Y'all can share some tips and ideas. Maybe you can work on clients' project like me. Y'all can also use my services for your clients, or you can let me know what your clients want. I'll give you my estimate, and you can double or triple the price with your customers when it comes to digital marketing. I didn't yell. I didn't yell. I forgot, man. Is your friend Luis is there? Let me know if your friend is there. Actually, not yelling. It's more like emphasizing the importance. Is there any awesome SEO tool I can use which has trial period for more than a month? Let's see. Well, it depends. What do you want to use it for? Look at the Link Assistant. Actually, yeah, Link. It's an application. That one almost comes with. It comes with like full features. So here we go. I thought I talked about this before, Sean. So Link Dash Assistant come with these 4 application that you have to download. Okay, let me show you. It comes with the rank tracker, website auditor, spyglass, and link assistant. So they have a free version and they have the paid version. The free version actually does the work. Okay, it does the job. Okay, and to be honest with you, I found premium tools much more powerful than the free one. Okay, so let me show you the link. I was like, I'm just looking at the link by myself. Okay, so there you go. That's link-assistant.com. It's a 4 application you can download. So what does it do? Okay, so what does it do? It helps with on-page SEO. You analyze like the WooRank or the Screaming Frog. It does competitive pricing analysis for your competitor. What else? What else does it do? You can have a on-page SEO report. You can do a keyword research. You can do on-page optimization, backlink analysis, or link building and management. Okay, so check out this tool. Okay, another one is a very old school Screaming Frog, man. Screaming Frog, it's free. They have a paid version. I think it's a one-time fee if you want to use the software to the fullest. But the thing with the Screaming Frog, it only does on-page full analysis. It will also pull backlink, external backlink to your site. So check out the Screaming Frog and check out Link Dash Assistant, or it's called actually SEO Auditor. It's a SEO Power Suite. SEO Power Suite and Screaming Frog. Okay, Screaming Frog. Okay, okay. All right, and the other one is there's an awesome company. I believe they're in Austin. Internet. It's funny, you can use your competitor's tool. Internet Marketing Ninjas. They're actually an SEO agency. Very successful company within their own website. That's very smart because they get all this traffic from people using the tool. So under the tool, you can use some of their tools to basically do some analysis, alt tag analysis and whatnot. So again, they have a lot of awesome stuff. So check out these 3, man. Okay, Sean? Or you can also use WooRank, the Chrome extension. WooRank Chrome extension. You can use that. You can also use the SEO Quake, right? The SEO Quake right here. SEO Quake. The cool thing about the SEO Quake, you can just analyze any website from the browser itself. Okay, so make sure you utilize those 4 tools. So SEO Power Suite, Screaming Frog, WooRank, and Internet Marketing Ninja, and SEO Quake. Okay, lovely. You got it. So now you have like 4 or 5. You have like 5 tools in your hands that you can utilize it. Okay. All right. Any more questions? Any more questions? And of course, beside keyword, everywhere, plugin, Chrome extension, and whatnot. That's a great idea, to create a tool to get more traffic. Yes, very smart, right? Very smart. I mean, there's so many amazing search engine marketing and search engine optimization companies that are very, very good. So that's very smart that they built their own tool. So not just the customer can utilize it, but other people can utilize it, and that's where they get all this traffic. That's very smart for sure. It's a very good company, by the way. You know, they're like big. They're like that level. So yeah. All right, so do we have any more questions on digital marketing or online marketing? Please feel free to ask before I bounce. I'm going to wait for another minute. And thank you so much for those that shared this video. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. And don't forget, Sunday, 4 p.m. Central Time, I'll talk about the American with Disability Act, what kind of tools to use, what are the things that you need to realize and know and focus before building the website, or when you build the website, some of the non-technical things that you can handle it, and anything technical, you have to have a developer take care of that. Can you make a show about client proposal? Absolutely. I mean, I have a sample of how I qualify a client, and there's so many sample of proposals out there. Which one you want to pick, right? We can definitely talk. That's a good question, Charles. We can definitely talk about that, because when it comes to client proposal, my proposal is so simple and basic. Because over the years, when I used to have like a 20 pages and most of them don't even read, I try to keep my proposal straight to the point. Like, thank you for hiring us for these services. This is what you're expecting, and this is what we need, and this is what you gave us. This is the rating. This is how you pay, and this is the sign up, just like that. So if you keep it simple, that's what I do. I mean, if you have an attorney or lawyer, they're probably going to tell you to have like a 20 pages to protect yourself. But there are other ways you can always protect yourself by using like services like, Legal Shield or Legal Zoom or Rocket Lawyer or Uncounseling. These are some services you can use to protect yourself. Make sense? But yeah, that'll be a very good topic to talk about client proposal. Absolutely. So I'm going to do that next week. Okay. But don't forget Sunday, 4 p.m., I'll talk about the ADA and how your website has to be an ADA compliant to make sure that the people with disability will have an awesome experience. Okay? All right. All right, folks. I don't see any more questions. One more last time. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. I'll definitely see you all back on Monday. All right? Y'all have an awesome weekend. Bye-bye for now.